Birth injury lawyer. Birth harm legal professionals are a subset of private harm attorneys who assist pursue felony justice for newborns affected via preventable injuries. Many beginning accidents can be extreme and go away youth bodily or mentally disabled for their complete lives. Lifelong therapy may additionally be wished to manipulate signs and symptoms in these cases. The delivery of an infant is a beautiful, remarkable event. However, when something goes wrong, it can flip a household upside down and reason immeasurable pain. When a preventable mistake injures your newborn, the future you expected for your infant can disappear in an instant. You may additionally rapidly grow to be overwhelmed with payments and caretaking duties. The Start Damage legal professional crew at the Birth Injury Lawyers Group has committed its time to supporting dad and mom of injured youth fight for their rights. We provide hope and feasible economic compensation to households who have been harmed with the aid of a scientific professional's mistake. Birth Injury Lawyers Facts. Our delivery damage attorneys recognize what households go through after an infant is injured. The following are solutions to the most frequent questions mother and father ask us about complaints and how we can help. Why do parents hire birth injury lawyers? How can a birth injury lawyer help with my claim? How does a birth injury lawyer prove liability? What should you expect when you hire a birth injury lawyer? Why you should choose Birth Injury Lawyer Group? How can a birth injury lawyer help with my claim? How does a birth injury lawyer prove liability? What should you expect when you hire a birth injury lawyer? Why you should choose Birth Injury Lawyer Group. Avoid lowball agreement offers. People frequently locate out later that they ought to have acquired a lot greater cash than they did. Take over communications on your behalf. Your attorney can reply to insurer requests and manipulate the claim's manner for you. File your beginning damage lawsuit. Build your evidence-based case. Your lawyer can impenetrable professional testimony, retrieve scientific records, and collect different files to show liability. Fight for honest settlement. Your beginning damage lawyer can additionally negotiate a contract for your family's losses and lifetime care costs. These instances nearly continually contain scientific malpractice legal responsibility insurance plan companies, and most human beings do no longer favor to take on one of these large companies single-handedly. Our legal professionals will manage the procedure so you can focal point on your child's needs. How does a birth injury lawyer prove liability? There are 4 factors the regulation requires a delivery damage legal professional to show to maintain any individual accountable for a start injury. Your legal professional can assist you construct a case that proves all 4 of these factors. Legal duty of care. You can solely sue anyone who owed you and your toddler a criminal responsibility of care. Someone handing over scientific offerings in a healthcare placing owes their sufferers a responsibility of care to furnish pleasant care constant with the popular of care. Negligence. If a clinical expert did no longer supply care steady with the trendy of care, then the clinical expert is negligent. The widespread of care relies on the situations of the case and different factors. Your lawyer can assist you construct a case that establishes the defendant did now not adhere to the well-known of care given the situations of your case. Causation. Causation potential that the scientific mistake brought about or contributed to damage that the affected person sustained. For example, if a health practitioner was once negligent in now not monitoring the baby for the duration of labor, and the infant suffered intelligence accidents due to oxygen deprivation as an end result of the insufficient monitoring, then the doctor's negligent monitoring prompted the child's injuries. A greater concrete instance is that of cerebral palsy, a circumstance serious ample to supply grounds for clinical malpractice lawsuits. To apprehend what happened, who is liable, and what compensatory damages you ought to obtain, you need to are looking for a cerebral palsy legal professional to assist with your case. Damages. You have to set up damages for your start harm lawsuit. Damages may also encompass financial losses, consisting of lifetime price of care, as properly as non-economic losses like ache and suffering. The fees of disabled get right of entry to domestic and car modifications, adaptive technology, and one-of-a-kind training and education can also additionally be covered in your damages. In some